This is becoming a trademark that I do not like.
And welcome to Big and J's, the Giving Right.
Brought to you by Bone Collector with my little buddy, Kenneth Lee.
Never ever apologize for your God-given right to hunt.
This hunt right here is pretty special, y'all. Mark Heck invited me to go to Montana to hunt black bear with Doyle Moss on the Crow Indian Reservation, and I accepted.
That thing's making a lot of noise. How you doing, bud?
Good to see you, Mark.
My brother from another mother. How you doing?
Kenneth
This is
Lancaster.
Kenneth.
Good to meet you.
This is
Heard a
Doyle.
lot about you.
That thing doing a lot of creaking, making a lot of noise,
I
but
kind of tried to wash it up a little bit so you could see what color it was.
is that Cameron?
Yeah.
Good to see you. How you been?
Good.
This is Kenneth.
Cameron,
Nice to meet you, Cameron.
Cameron, I see you do all the work in the relationship according to your truck.
I just don't care.
Hey, he pays for it. What makes a difference? All works. We're pumped.
But we're going to arm wrestle over who shoots the first bear today, so.
Bring it on, Mark. Got a little thunder, a little lightning for you right here, boy.
All right, we'll back her in here. We'll get our guns out here. We'll get our backpacks. We'll jump in the
Yeah,
truck
just
with
come
you.
in
Go from
light.
there.
We got tons of food, everything.
Okay.
You know, just bring an extra coat and you know, the guns and let's go.
Do the guns need to be in a case?
No, no.
Okay. All right.
That'll make-
10-4.
That'll make it nice.
Well, Doyle showed up to pick us up, so we are getting everything kind of moved over into his truck. We'll leave our vehicle here till this afternoon, and we're gonna go chase some of these big Montana black bears around. So, you got everything you need?
You're gonna chase. I'm gonna shoot.
Why am I even here? See the ridge top coming down right there?
Mhm.
You can see him right on that.
He's
that
got
ridge
his
top.
back end away from us.
Yeah.
First bear of the day, first bear of the trip. Take a look at him, Doyle. See what we got.
He's in a really good spot.
He's in a good. He's got his back towards us. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I can't get a good look at his head.
Just up there digging roots.
Yeah.
He hasn't moved.
I think it was
Kind of got a pointy looking.
nose,
Yeah.
the little bat ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll just keep looking.
Funny little nose, little bat ears, fat cheeks.
And big muscles.
Oh yeah, here we go.
The Given Right is being brought to you by Nomad. I hunt, therefore I am. CVA, it's just a better gun. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Big and J, the aroma is super strong, the range is super long. Swagger, the bipod with moves. And Hoyt Archery, get serious, get Hoyt. This segment of The Given Right is being brought to you by Covert Scouting Cameras. See what you've been missing.
Now y'all, this hunt was different than any other hunt that I've ever been on. We must have ridden in a truck 100 miles in one day on dirt roads, just glassing. We would ride out to these points, stop, get out, glass, find a bear, make a stalk, look him over, decide if it was one you wanted to shoot. If it wasn't, hike back, get in the truck, and start all over again.
Made it up into kind of the area that we're hunting right here, and it is beautiful. Doyle said we're gonna kind of stay mobile and kind of glass a little bit and see if we can spot some of these bears on the hillsides, but man, it's some beautiful country up here.
Yep, we've driven all the way around to this side where the bear is. It is a nice bear. We'll get down here, take a better look at him. We're gonna come out right on top. I really can't tell if the wind's really good for us yet or not. So we'll get set up here shortly and give it a check. That's the bear we've been chasing all afternoon. We made 2 stalks already, about 8 miles in the truck and about 3 miles walking. A really nice bear, so we'll see how we can get set up to get close to him. Wind's in our favor. We'll set up and see what's going to do here.
Now, after a ton of walking, glassing, and riding, we finally find the right bear, and it is about to go down.
About 5:05, we're getting to that rock. We should be about 4:50. Okay. There's a boar behind a sow over on the ridge. Just wait for him to get broadside. About 450 yards.
Good gracious.
Good shooting, Kenneth.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You got it, bud.
Y'all, 19 years ago this month, I went on my first bear hunt in this state, Montana, and I didn't kill one. Well, 19 years later, I just killed one.
That's a nice one too, bud.
Thank you for inviting me. Oh, he's pretty bear. But y'all, normally when we do a recovery, we had a cameraman walk down here and follow us up and come up on the bear. Well, I was too out of breath to do all that, so we walked up here to him and we are here. Here he is, big old pumpkin head, black bear, with my new friend Willie, Cameron, Doyle,
Congratulations, bud.
and Mark.
Nicely
Man,
done, bud.
thank you. Mark, it's your turn, buddy. And Doyle, all I want is to make sure that his skull is 1 inch smaller and he weighs 5 pounds less than this one. Can you handle that? Well, hey, there's $5 smooth dollars in it for you.
I told you he was cheap.
Oh, man. Man, what a bear. Oh, what a hunt. Unbelievable.
This segment of The Give and Ride is being brought to you by Rambo Bikes. Takes you places you've never been. And X-Stand Tree Stands. Rise with us.
Now, even though I'm tagged out, I'm not gonna sit at the camp. Mark still has his tag, so I'm gonna tag along with him and hopefully get to watch him shoot a bear.
Yes, I did.
Not sure. I can hang with him all day. Again, in a truck, and he's got caffeine in his hand.
Hey, would you do me a favor?
I'm afraid to say yes, but yes, what do you need?
I made me 1 cup of coffee, but it's hard for me to hold on to 2. If I make another cup and put a top on it, will you hold it until I finish this one so I can drink the other one?
I tell you what we'll do. We'll get you a small cup of coffee and put it in a large cup. How's that? Does that work for you, buddy?
Yeah.
Because you're not getting too much more caffeine. You realize in the mornings that none of us really listen to you whenever you're shawling like that after your caffeine?
I've noticed, but have you heard me quit?
All day, actually. Today's day. What do you think? The hunting gods have talked to me, and I think today might be the day.
Today is the day. Yep.
You and Amos might get to do some work today. Pretty good bear over there.
Looks like it.
He's got short legs, big tummy, big front end.
Roly-poly.
What's wind doing for me?
Oh, let me dope it. 13 miles an hour out of the northwest. Yep, pretty good. Hold 8 inches left.
You need to drink like that. Well, looks like he snuck out of the backside of the canyon on us. These things are so hard to keep up with when they're moving, especially during a rut like this. And they're just on that seek phase, I guess you can call it, for lack of better terminology. They just don't stop. They just keep on moving. And believe me, my walk and their walk is 2 different speeds.
Now, Mark, you're a big old boy. You talk about the pace of a bear. You ought to be able to keep up with a bear.
Another meadow on the other side. These quakies right here. Go over and peek over back and forth. See if they'll pop out in one of these meadows.
Well, we've maneuvered around, kind of walked down some old logging roads, got around through some thickets, and got into position to where we could get a better look at this bear.
Not what we're here for.
Hey, Mark. Mark, it's a beautiful picture. Mark.
Yes, sir.
Shoot it.
No.
Shoot it, Mark.
No. It's a pretty bear. It ain't big enough.
As hunters, we always try to set up to make that deer elk walk into the position that we want him to, but we all know that that's not always the case. Well, with a Swagger bipod, if you take it and go into the flex mode right here, you can take this. If you have to shoot downhill, take the rifle, go here. If you have to shoot uphill, you can go here. If you have to twist the gun, you can go here, twist it all the way around here, get into the position that you need to get into. Really cool tool for getting into the position that you need to be in. If you got any more questions, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
This segment of The Give and Ride is being brought to you by Vans. If they make it, we got it.
Well, it's finally come down to this. The last day, the last hour, the last minute, and Mark has finally found a bear that we can get on.
Here you go.
Dude, how about that, man? Talk about taking it to the wire.
Dude, this is becoming a trademark that I do not like. It is 7 o'clock on the last night. We've hunted 4 days, and I am not exaggerating this point. 4 days, 16 hours a day, minimum, not counting the drives.
Come here, Doyle.
With a half hour to an hour break for lunch at the truck with the glasses in our eyes. We never stop. Doyle.
Good job,
dude.
Awesome. You look like a good bear, man.
Yes, it does. It looks like a real good bear, because you know why? It's down.
It's down.
Hey, hit me up here, brother.
Oh, yes, sir. Whew. Man.
Hey, I think I'm in shape until you get the adrenaline going. You have to walk up that hill, then you have to put that on that thing right there.
Man, you smoked him, dude. I mean, smoked him.
I was shaking. I had to keep holding on and holding on. I had to hold my breath. I was waiting for the camera to get ready, and I was like, I didn't hear anybody say go, but this one over here was getting antsy. I could tell. Yeah. I could feel it on the back of my neck. He was breathing. Shoot, Mark, shoot, Mark, shoot, Mark.
Oh, yes. Let's go put our hands on that joker. What a week. I killed mine the first day, and then we took Mark down to the wire. I'm talking about, it is 7 o'clock on the last day. And got around here and got on Mark smoking. What a day. All right. Yeah. You got him?
Yeah, baby.
How big is he?
Yeah,
Cole?
baby.
Good?
Nice bear.
Yeah. Sweet.
Great hide.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that, man. Woo!
Definitely got some age.
Oh,
Gun's clear.
this is tough on the wheel. That roly-poly thing, man.
That is sweet.
Oh,
Big old beautiful brown muzzle on it.
The head on this. Oh yeah. Look at the coat on this thing.
Yeah,
Montana black.
What a week.
It took you long enough.
I told them I was holding out and holding out and holding out, and these guys very patient with me this week. 4 days we've been putting in here.
Oh yeah.
And we never took a break except for lunch, and even at lunchtime we were still glassing. I do gotta say though, you know, Doyle invited me here a couple years ago to hunt these black bears this way instead of out in Canada, and he said it was a spot and stalk. I'm gonna change his philosophy on that. There's no stalk. It's spot, run, and gun.
Yeah.
And
It's ride and run.
you get out, you see a bear here on these cans, and you can see how big they are. And the next thing you know, you're after Doyle. He's gone. He's 200 yards in front of you. You got to keep up. I said, Doyle, I got to shoot when I get to the top. Doyle, thanks, bud.
Congratulations.
Man, look at
Dude.
that hide on
That hide on it is beautiful.
Look at that. Your hands just disappear in that.
Sweet.
In there.
Like I said earlier, this bear hunt was different than any other bear hunt I have been on. The place was absolutely breathtaking. The views that you had there, the big canyons, the big peaks, it was just unbelievable what the place was like. And then Mark and I both tagged out on great bears. The only thing that I'm hoping for right now is that phone call that I'm gonna get, and hopefully get to go back out there next year one more time.
New show we're gonna come out with. I like the idea of the show that Michael Waddell's got.
Which one?
Watch this. We riding down the road and looked up, and here come a black bear across the road running. Now watch this.
The Give and Ride has been brought to you by Realtree, Steerca, Dead Ringer, Lethal, Grizzly Coolers, Scent Crusher, Hoyt, Venter MSR Trailers, Bagara, The Bone Collector, and WinPro.
What are you doing?
Taking this to my hunting
No,
spot.
no, you're not.
Oh yeah.